We may have waited 13 years for a new Avatar movie, but it came with more questions than answers. I'll be listing them down for you today. But first, starting off with how Avatar 2 has been blamed for borrowing a little too much from Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's no shortage of internet warring between fans of Nickelodeon's widely loved animated series, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and James Cameron's similarly named Avatar franchise. Even today, the word Avatar has the very strong potential to whip up brief confusion. With the release of The Way of Water, Cameron's claims that a nasty fire-based Na'vi might feature in Avatar 3. Many people have begun to question whether the filmmaker is drawing a little too much from the sci-fi saga's namesake. But since then, there have been fan theories that are way more compelling and concrete in support of Cameron's intellectual innocence. I mean, James Cameron clearly has a strategy in place for the Avatar sequels. While Avatar was based on Pandora's forests and the land-dwelling clan of the Omaticaya, Avatar: The Way of Water focused on the world's oceans, incorporating Jake, Neytiri, and their small family into the Metkayina clan. The use of various landscapes in Avatar and Avatar: The Way of Water could mean that Cameron is making use of the 4 classical elements as a basis for the franchise's narrative. He created the Avatar franchise with the intention of delivering an environmentally positive message. He is trying to make people understand that we need to take better care of the Earth by showcasing the lively and beautiful world of Pandora, which the Na'vi live in. This concept suggests that using classical elements when narrating the adventures of the Sully family makes sense. But with 5 films planned, 3 of which have yet to be produced, the Avatar franchise does not follow the typical pattern of only 4 elements, which was the main idea of Avatar: The Last Airbender. This means the feud makes no sense right now, and so it would mean the fan theory automatically makes no more sense. And that has to do with the whooshing system. Many of you must have picked up on the latest edition's strong water motif, and to add to that, Cameron has hinted at the emergence of the Ash Na'vi in the upcoming installment, implying a fire motif. So there's considerable controversy over whether the first movie is based on earth or air. However, the theory claims that it's neither. It's actually wood. There are 5 phases in the whooshing system. This corresponds to the number of planned Avatar movies. They are wood, water, fire, earth, and metal, in that order. Using this approach would also allow for more expansion of the Avatar franchise in the future. Whooshing is a very spiritual system, which is perfectly mirrored in the spiritual ideas presented in the Avatar movie, particularly in the development of Eywa, the Na'vi deity that holds together Pandora's natural network. Whooshing is also strongly tied to the seasons, with each element representing a particular season of the year. This concept of seasons and phases was also looked at in The Way of Water, which introduced the concept of eclipses on Pandora. If James Cameron is using the whooshing system to focus the stories in the Avatar movies, it could give us the decently accurate prediction of what will happen in the next sequels. And now that we have an idea that Avatar 3 will be based on the element of fire, let's look at some of the details that I've gathered about the next installment. Cameron mentioned in an interview that fire has a symbolic purpose in the film, and there's a culture that is specifically around that concept. That's probably saying too much as we speak.
Through learning to scuba dive and loving the ocean so much, and it's my response to this world, this Pandora right here.
I'm sure none of us agree with the second half of that installment. We can appreciate the confirmation of the basis of the next movie. This was further confirmed when the teaser for Avatar 3 was released. The Ash people supposedly live in the volcanic region of Pandora and might even join forces with the RDA, with some people speculating that the Quaritch may join the Ash people in Avatar 3. And not sure if you made the connection, but fire has played a crucial role in the previous 2 Avatar films as well, with flames and ash destroying the home tree in Avatar, and Neteyam dying while surrounded by fire in The Way of Water. In terms of seasons, fire indicates a period of swelling, hinting that the Avatar franchise's plot might extend rapidly in Avatar 3 and will most likely intensify when Jake and Quaritch battle head-to-head once more. But I'm sure you remember Quaritch surviving another close death experience. Who knows what it's going to take to finally kill him? But also, not to mention, the arrival of the Ash people in Avatar 3 will be the next piece of the whooshing system puzzle to fall into place. And now, thanks to the whooshing system, we can also predict the direction of all the other movies to be released. My guess is that the 4th film will be Earth-themed, in contrast to the past films that have focused on Pandora. This one would center on the planet Earth. It might try to save the Earth from its impending doom, or at the very least evacuate some survivors. years. Future films, according to Avatar producer John Landau, will open characters' eyes, especially Neytiri's, to the situation on Earth. Avatar 4 may also have a time jump, in which human evacuees from Earth find themselves on Pandora or residents of Pandora on a quest to save Jake Sully's home world. Following that theme, it's possible that the fifth film will probably be metal-themed.
Let me out of here! Got no good dick, they do pill! Got way up back!
Humans and their technology have always been seen as evil. This could be the film in which they are finally redeemed because, for one reason or another, the Na'vi recognize the importance of human technology. The humans and the Na'vi might collaborate to plan a mutual way forward that combines both human technology and Na'vi's relationship with nature. Now with the whooshing system covered, let's address the many rumors floating around Kiri and her future. One concept in Avatar 2 suggests who Kiri's father could be. While messing around in the lab, Spider jokes that Norm, who is a scientist, could be Kiri's father. Spider adds that he and Grace could have been deep in the forest researching and struck a connection due to the loneliness in a faraway world. This notion, however, is most likely not true.
It's way too good for you. Avatars?
Dad is going to ground you. You stop for life.
As Norm would have claimed Kitty if it was the case. Kitty's unusual connection to Pandora is one of the most crucial parts of the last movie. In one scene, Kitty tells her adopted father, Jake, that she can feel Eywa's breath, heartbeat, and might. So, according to a theory going around, Kitty is actually Mother Eywa herself, reborn as a result of her attempted healing of Grace in the first Avatar movie. I believe that when the Tree of Souls attempted to resurrect Grace,
The thin. The tails are weak. You'll be slow in the water.
it intentionally or accidentally impregnated her with Mother Eywa's spirit. Grace's memories had become a part of Eywa when she died. Then Jake connects with the Tree of Souls and prays for Eywa to look into Grace's memories to gain an understanding of his world and what humans are capable of.
This low gravity will make you soft. You get soft. Pandora was...
And that's when Eywa could have realized that the human threat was not over, and that she might need to take a more active role in protecting Pandora. And perhaps that's why she chose to be born into the world.
When I was lying there in the VA hospital, with a big hole blown through the middle of my life, I started having these dreams of flying. I was free.
This Avatar 3 theory could also hint that much bigger things await Kitty in the future Avatar movies. Only time will tell how far-fetched this notion is, or whether it is coming close to what might actually happen. But for now, those are some theories that shocked fans. See you in the next video.